when you were playing, there wasn't social media and everything like that about, was there? So you couldn't have
No.
access all the time to what people were saying. How
No.
much harder do you think it is for footballers now who have to deal with that type of thing?
No. Outrageous. I'll be honest, I think I would have struggled. I think I would have struggled more with the way that the culture was when I played. You know, it was obviously a drinking culture. There was a socialising culture. I would have got myself in a lot of trouble. I'll be honest. I'm not, you know what I mean, that we socialise quite regular, weekends through the week. There's so much pressure on players now, you know what I mean? They can go out the house, go shopping, driving cars, you know what I mean, on the mobile phones, if they're socialising, you know what I mean? You're out with your family and someone's sticking a camera phone straight in your face. It's just the way of the world. But the thing is, what goes with that is they're very well paid for it as well. You know what I mean? So it gives them an opportunity to have an unbelievable lifestyle, but the pressure on them, and some fall by the wayside because of it. You know, it's not great. You know, I think if there's one thing that I think it should ease off a little bit is the pressure on young players with social media, because you see young players obviously getting racial abuse at the minute on social media. You see, obviously, people, the amount of followers. What comes with followers is pressure, you know, because it's not just your own team, it's other people who follow you. If you're English, you know, you just watch an England game there, that so much pressure on young players' shoulders now to go and perform week in, week out. You know, you can't afford a bad game or you're a bad player. You start getting stick over social media, and you know what I mean, people that can have a pop at you. You know what I mean? The only people who could have a pop on at me was talkings after a game live on the radio, which you get an hour window. And if you get through that hour window, you're safe for the rest of the week, which is great. Newspapers, which there's only one person who ever says anything about you. So, you know what I mean? If they've got a bad opinion about you, you look at the positives and say, listen, I'll prove him wrong. Or it's only one person. You know what I mean? Whereas social media could be 3 million people saying the same thing. You know what I mean? That I hate the pressure on young people, and that's footballers and non-footballers, by the way. You know what I mean? Children growing up with social media could be a disaster, really.